right there.
What's right there?
Cassiar Highway.
Traveling, exploring, and learning on the road. Fun family road trip.
We stopped for some lunch right before hopping on the Cassiar Highway. So we took the Alaska Highway up, and we'll take the Cassiar back down. And the milepost is really good about telling us everything that's along the way, but now we'll have to do it in reverse because it goes from starting at the bottom and heading up. So we'll have to read backwards.
Well, good thing you can do that.
We've only gone about 16 miles down the Cassiar, and now we are stopped for construction. The good thing about being stopped here is we have a gorgeous view of blue lakes.
Yeah, so it's good outside, but so we're outside.
And the rain has stopped,
But it's chasing us.
but we're not making any progress. We've come about 35 miles down the Cassiar Highway, and we are at French Creek Campground, which is a free campground that we found on allstays and freecampsites.net. I don't think we're going to stay here because it's still early in the day, so we are going to drive a bit further, but we stopped to check it out. This campground has 4 camp spots, toilets, and a boat launch.
And some beautiful views. We are getting fuel. We're in some lake town. I don't know.
Deese?
No, that's actually not the name of the town.
Oh, but we're at Deese River Fuel Store.
Cassiar's kind of remote, so I figured every chance we get to get gas, we'll keep the tank topped off until we're within good range of Prince George. At $1.62 a liter, it's a little pricey, but it's cheaper than we've seen on the Alaskan Highway.
Doug is flying his drones. Check out his view. So we were only here a few minutes when James the scavenger went out. He takes after his mom and found raspberries. They're little, but there's lots of them. So now all the kids are out searching for berries.
I want some.
How are they,
Good, but super sour.
How are they?
Good, but super sour.
We stayed last night at Sawmill Point Campground. It's a little free campground about 80 to 100 miles down the Cassiar. The kids had a great time last night berry picking.
And they were brave enough to jump in the water.
So when we pulled in last night, it was beautiful and gorgeous out here behind us at the lake. And now smoke is rolling in. It smells super strong. There are forest fires nearby. There's actually a warning sign on the sign for the campground saying that they had an evacuation recently, but last night it was great. There was no smoke, and today it smells really bad out here and it's smoky. But the coolest thing was we saw stars for the first time since...
We're thinking May.
It's been a long time because it hasn't been getting dark, and when it is dark, it's been cloudy. So it's the first time we saw stars. They were incredible out here, and we just had a feeling that we might catch the northern lights, so we stayed up late and checked this out.
Now we're heading further south.
So I said that our sawmill campground was 80 to 100 miles from the Alaskan highway. I checked in the milepost and it's actually 120. Now we are 203 miles from the Alaska highway. The smoke has cleared up, so that's really nice. We got smokier and smokier as we went, but then finally cleared up. We are stopping for some lunch at Lake Edontenajon, which you can see back through the trees. This rest stop's not right at the lake, but you can see it. It is a beautiful sunny day out now that there's no smoke, so we are going to have some lunch and keep on driving. According to the milepost, this is one of the largest huckleberry patches in British Columbia. So we stopped on the side of the road at a couple places, we didn't see any, and we just stopped at a place and there's a bunch, so we came to get bowls and we're going to pick. We've got our load of huckleberries, purple fingers. We're hitting the road, finding where we're going to camp tonight.
I see rainwater, and that looks like rain.
Do you see rain? It's a nice sunny day. But we do see a glacier, Bear Glacier.
Is there bears in it?
Nope, not right now.
But there is bear.
But how many bears have we passed driving today?
Four.
4 bears, 1 fox, 1 mouse. It's been a good wildlife
And a
day.
grouse.
We made it to our camp spot for tonight, Clements Lake Recreation Site. It's near Hyder and Stewart. And the kids are super excited to hop in the water. So our drive today was pretty good. The roads weren't too bad. We passed 4 black bear, 1 fox, and a mouse. So it was kind of a nice, fun drive to see the critters. Now we're just hanging out here. Kids are running around playing, having a good time. We found a couple berries, but not very good ones. We'll have to do something with our huckleberries. I bet we'll be having huckleberry pancakes for breakfast. We got about 2 gallons of huckleberries today. We picked for about an hour. So that was exciting to finally find huckleberries. Clements Lake has been a great stop for the night, and now we're off someplace new. The kids are already inside. Where are we going to head next?
Stewart!
Off we go.
My favorite part of the stop was the raft. My favorite thing was diving in from the dock. My favorite thing was that they had a bunch of stuff for the water.
Like what?
Like the raft and swing and a dock.
We stopped in Stewart at a dump station. I got a shower. Brittany's in the shower now, and Doug is filling up the tanks, and then we'll go check out the town. So we got some showers, and we had some lunch, and now we are at the library using some Wi-Fi, and the kids are reading books. So we stayed last night at Katwanga Centennial Park, which is just a little campground, another free one, along the Cassiar, and we're about 2 miles now from the end of the Cassiar Highway.
The drive has been good. The Cassiar is actually a much better road than the Alcan. There's some sections that are gravel, but there's not been potholes. Most of it has been actually nice, smooth pavement. The one thing that has been kind of, I wouldn't call it bad, but there's no shoulders, and it's a pretty steep drop on the right side. So there's nowhere to pull over if you had to, and if something were to happen and you were to hit the shoulder, you'd probably be hurt worse from the shoulder than whatever happened to put you in it. But other than that, we've seen lots of bears. It's been kind of windy, but it's been a good drive.
And there's been free campgrounds, a lot of them all along the way. So there's 4 smaller rigs. If you're in something big, it wouldn't work so well, but we have found a lot of free places that we could stay.
Yeah, it's been nice. And we've had choices too. It's not even just we need to hit this one, and like we pull into a place, if we don't like it, we keep going because there's more. We found most of them on All Stays or through the milepost has a lot of the same ones.
And the milepost has been good, just pointing things out. That's how we found the huckleberries and the campgrounds. The drive's been good. Lots of wildlife, great views of scenery and mountains, lots of glaciers and waterfalls. It's been gorgeous.
It definitely has been lots of nature. It was smoky for about 80 miles or so, but other than that, it's been beautiful.
So we're done with the Cassiar, and we are gonna continue on south.